My name is Mike Sullivan. I'm a former IRS agent and teaching instructor with the Internal Revenue Service. I've worked at IRS for a decade. I have a bunch of followers on YouTube, and I want to talk to you today about a lot of nonsense that's out there about the IRS and Donald Trump and what perceptions are. About a year ago, I did a piece on Newsmax and I think Newsmax and NewsNation. And there's this really big lie that's out there that has just taken this whole new life of itself. And it's about this 88,000 agents. And I believe that Trump, to be honest, I think he's lost focus on what is really going on with these 88,000. It's easy to do that because when this thing first started, these 88,000 agents became a real football going back and forth. And there was a general perception out there that IRS was coming out after everyone with 88,000 agents that were going to carry guns and they were auditors. That is just the biggest lie in the world. So let me clarify the truth about this so you know. I tried to tell the nation about this a year ago, but it hasn't manifested itself because I'm about this big and the news with everyone is about this big. IRS's 88,000 agents was specifically a 10-year phase-in. That means they would hire about 8,000 agents a year for 10 years. Keep in mind, half the agents, about 40,000 of those agents, were going to go into administration to fix the computers, to get software up to date, to work in-house at the IRS. So 4,000 agents a year would be a phase-in, and let me tell you, in over 10 years. With that said, you have people retiring, taking severance, leaving to go out their own. So my guess is that 4,000 a year would really be about 2,000. Divide that by 50 states, and you will find out this is almost a non-factor into what anything would happen. This became a political football that, oh my God, guns and auditors. This is the biggest lie that's going out there. Understand that if they continue to have this 88,000 and keep it the way it was, you're not going to feel any effect whatsoever. It's impossible to have that much of effect. There's millions of people filing tax returns, millions of people going through audits and having IRS collection problems. So at the end of the day, it's not a big deal. So if Trump says, I'm moving the 88,000 to put them in a border, which that's a joke. No one's going to go to the border rather than work with IRS. That's kind of a lie, don't you think? If you want to hire IRS to work as an auditor, you find out you're going to the border and you're supposed to be carrying a gun, you weren't going to get a gun to be hired, they're not even going to go get a job. So I'm just telling you, it actually hurts that IRS is not hiring these people. Why? IRS has 60 computers on a Cobalt system, and these systems are so backed up. Service is so bad at the 1-800 number. People aren't getting their refunds. It slows all the work. You've got to think of IRS from a comprehensive standpoint and not just going out carrying guns what the perception was. Anyway, my name's Mike Sullivan. I'm a former agent. I tell you the truth. Give me a subscription. Now you know the truth about the 88,000 agents.